it's me, Sweetie, and thank you for being here for another video. And today I just wanted to make some cute, fun content around Valentine's Day, but more importantly, Galentine's Day. And if you're not aware, Galentine's is on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, and it's a holiday that celebrates the love of female friendships. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some things that I really love about Lolita, like the fashion, so the dresses themselves, the culture of Lolita, and then the friendships that I've made being a part of this fashion. So if you would like to stick around and just see some cute kawaii content about Lolita fashion, just keep watching the video, and if you do enjoy the video while you're watching, feel free to give it a thumbs up down below. And if you'd like to stick around for some more kawaii and Lolita related content, I post new videos for you guys on Thursday, so feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. As you can see, I have on my Valentine's best to talk about some of the things I love about Lolita, so let's get into that. So the first aspect of things I love about Lolita that I'd like to talk about is the fashion itself. Obviously, Lolita is a big part of my life, so loving the fashion is pretty important. So I just want to share with you guys some of my favorite dresses that I think would be perfect to wear for Valentine's or Galentine's Day. Now you might be surprised to see me wearing this dress right now. If you have seen my review video on it, which I will link up above, you'll know that me and this dress don't have the greatest relationship. However, I think it is perfect for Valentine's or Galentine's Day. But the next dress that I think would be perfect to wear for Valentine's is Melty Chocolate by Angelic Pretty. Now, good luck getting your hands on this dress if you don't have it. It's also very expensive. And you know, I'm usually not the biggest fan of like chocolate prints with like brown in them, but this one I really love. Up next is surprisingly another chocolate related print, and this is Strawberry Loves Chocolate by Baby the Star Shine Bright. Now this is a newer dress. I remember seeing it, like the announcement that it was coming out, and I was like, I have to get my hands on this dress. And then I promptly forgot about it, so I do not own this dress, but I would love to someday. Up next is a dress that I actually just recently found out about, and that is Doki Doki Strawberry Magic JSK 2 by Angelic Pretty. Now, I think this probably had to be released specifically for Valentine's Day. It's just so perfect. Now this next one, I don't know if you guys will agree with me on, but I think that Sweet Cherry Margaret by Angelic Pretty in the specific cut-sew version would be so cute for like a more casual Galentine's outing. It's not like expressly for Valentine's Day, but I think the colors are really cute for it, and I love the gingham pattern, and I can just like, I can envision a whole outfit with this. And then the final dress that I would love to wear for Valentine's Day tea myself is Be My Valentine by Angelic Pretty. Now this is like quintessential, like classic vintage Valentine cards inspired. I love all the little like lacy doily details, and the animals are really cute actually. I tend to like go either way on whether or not I like the way these animal characters are drawn. Like for instance, like I mentioned in one of my last videos, I really don't like Milky Chan from Angelic Pretty just because of the style that Milky Chan is drawn in, but I really like the way that these little character animals look. So those are some of my favorite Valentine's, Galentine's dresses that I would love to wear. And moving on to the next segment of the video, I want to talk a little bit about the things I love in Lolita culture. Number one, I love that unique creativity is starting to really be embraced in the Lolita community. And what I mean by that is maybe cords or outfits that are being really popularized right now and really praised would have been like stamped as so far out of the rules and not really Lolita just a few short years ago. If you watched my last video I did, which was a review of Misty Sky, I will link it above. At the very end, I showed you guys a pretty experimental cord, at least in my opinion. It was definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I put together a more experimental Lolita cord, and you guys seemed to really love it, and I had a lot of fun putting it together, but you know, it's not really within the traditional rules of Lolita, and yet still people responded really well to it. When I went out, I got a lot of compliments on it as well. And I think it's really cool that as a community, we are growing to be more and more open-minded and accepting of trying different styles within Lolita and not having it just be so like stringent and by a set of rules, and if you break them, then you're not really a Lolita or something. Something else I really love about the culture of Lolita is that you can be doing anything in Lolita really, and by just wearing this fashion, that thing you're doing is now like a special event. That's how I feel anyway. So like going to the grocery store in Lolita, just running errands, being at home, having a small lunch date, going to the mall, just wearing Lolita instead of, you know, like your everyday civilian clothes, it offers such a different experience, and it makes everything more fun. Now sure, you can get some annoying negative attention sometimes, but I think the aspect of just making the everyday or smaller, more mundane tasks more special by wearing Lolita is just really wholesome and nice, and I love it. And then my favorite part about Lolita culture, something so ingrained with Lolita fashion itself, is going to tea parties. I did recently put out a fun vlog about a tea that I recently hosted, so I will put that above as well for you guys. But I just love going to tea, whether it's with one friend of mine or a really small group or like a really big community gathering. It's just the best. It's so fancy and fun, and getting to see everyone together, you know, with their new cords or like with a new piece they've gotten in their styling. It's just so magical. And also the food is usually pretty good. And I have to say my favorite part of high tea is the dessert. And one of my favorite desserts that they usually serve at high tea are macarons. And so since my favorite part of Lolita culture is tea parties, I thought it might be fun to host a really small little Galentine's tea at my house with a couple friends. And the macarons for our Galentine's tea party were kindly supplied by miFLAVOUR bakery. They actually reached out to me and asked if they could send me some of their macarons to share with you guys. So just to be transparent, I'm not being paid to include them in my video, but they did send the macarons to me free of charge. So thank you, miFLAVOUR, for sending them to me. They sent me so many and they all look amazing. So I'd like to bring you guys with me to a little tea party with my friends. So come along downstairs and let's have some tea and macarons. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, we have set up a little mini tea party here. And of course, you know her, you love her, I love her. It's May! Hi. She's been on my channel several times now, and if you haven't been to her channel, May's Mortem, you gotta go. So here we have the probably most gorgeous macarons I've ever seen.
Yeah, and the biggest.
Yes, they're huge. And that is one of the things that my contact told me specifically that they did and kept in mind when making these. They said that like usually macarons are pretty small, like
yeah, like
quarter size
a
plus.
little bigger than that, like just not really substantial enough to even feel like you have it in your mouth, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like my hand for comparison, these are huge and they're all decorated so beautifully. And also like only 2 of them came like kind of like crunched.
And I feel like for a big macaron order, that's pretty good.
Yeah, she sent me all 8 of their collections and I'll show you guys some footage of them. The packaging, we were just saying, as I was setting this up, you know, we haven't obviously tasted them yet, but the packaging alone is amazing. Which one do you want the most?
I want to try cake batter.
Okay, get in here. Good. I'm gonna go for the raspberry cotton candy. Oh my god, that's so good.
That's amazing. Do you want to try a bite of mine?
Mm-hmm.
Treatsies.
So I would say that for myself personally, I'm sure you guys can probably tell, but I would absolutely recommend these to every single one of you out there. Someone trusted me to send me these and like do a good job, but I also want to make sure that I'm of course being honest with you guys. Like I'm not just gonna shill something for somebody just because they reach out to me, but these definitely pass the test.
Yeah,
like,
and
there was no question.
I was telling Heather before the video that they were sent to her and not me. I have no allegiances.
Yes! She's the wild card.
I have no moral obligations to these macarons.
Just an empty tummy.
Just an empty tummy, but they're good.
So yeah, if you want to order some from their website, it is miFLAVOUR is the name of their bakery. And I will also put a link to their YouTube channel down below and their Instagram. Anyway, so if you guys would also like to get your hands on some of these, and I do honestly, genuinely recommend them, maybe for your own Galentine's tea.
Yeah, just like any tea party you've got coming up.
Treat yourself. You know, Galentine's can also be about self-love. So if you want to have a little solo tea party at home, or you want to have something intimate with just a couple friends, because it isn't the safest out there right now, but I think having something at home that's very cute like this would be perfect to use miFLAVOUR macarons with. If you would like to try some of your own, you can use my first ever discount code. Can you believe it? I feel like I've made it. Bye, it's over now. But you can get 15% off your entire order using code SWEETIE15 when you go to try some of these amazing macarons. So there is one more thing I wanted to do at our little tea party here, and that is going to be for the final part of my video about friendship in Lolita. I told May to pick out one of her favorite chords that I've done for Lolita, and then I picked out a couple for her. And so one of my favorite things about like the friendships that I've made in Lolita is just how like you have a whole squad of hype ladies that just always let you know that you're looking good and your chord is amazing. And just like the female camaraderie that comes from Lolita is unmatched.
Unparalleled.
Oh, you're using the brain cell right now. Thank you, my turn. So I picked out a couple of looks here from your Instagram.
Okay, I can't see. I will not look.
I'm gonna pop it here in the screen. So this is the first look that I picked, and it's actually the dress that you're wearing right now. It's this one! Oh. So it's the same cord here, and I love like how you layer headpieces and like accessories. Like it's just so flawless and effortless, and the detail's amazing. And I love your makeup too here. Like there's the cute little like sparkles under your eyes. And so the other one that I've chosen is this look right here. Bing! And this is what you wore when we went to our first Lolita gathering after COVID, as if it ever ended. But when it was safe for like those 2 seconds. And I love how like you matched your mask, and also I love that like all three of us have the same dress, and we triple corded it together for that outing. It was just so special, and I love this outfit.
I loved that day. That was like one of my favorite memories.
So cute.
All right, so wait, did you look at it?
No, I didn't see it. I looked away.
You can't see.
I looked away. They know. They saw me look away.
You cannot see. So, okay, I guess I should lean
back and be like, this is the first one that I chose for Heather.
I don't know if I'm even still in the frame.
Right,
but I remember seeing this look on you and being like, wow, versatile queen, like she can do anything. And it was your Kuromi look that you did.
Really?
I loved this look. I remember, I think you wore it for a video, perhaps.
I did.
It was like, yeah, because you did like a Kuromi, like Sanrio chord video, right?
So far back in the day.
Was that forever ago?
I mean,
feel like
I've only been,
yesterday.
as if my YouTube video is that old, but to me it feels like forever.
I loved that video. I was so like, I was besotted by this outfit. Like I thought like the fishnets were such a cool inclusion, because I feel like a lot of people are not they're not feeling brave enough to do things like that with Lolita.
That's how I felt too. When I wore them, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, and I feel, and especially like with the boots and everything, I feel like a lot of things in Lolita are like, oh, the rules are too strict, and it's like,
I just mentioned that in the beginning of this video. I was like, one of my favorite things right now is that we're kind of moving into those kind of experimental looks being more accepted and celebrated, and so just like how Lolita continues to evolve. You knew! You knew!
I just feel like as long as you wear a petticoat, it works.
Yeah, exactly. That's very fair.
Okay, so the next one,
I like how we both just like knew to.
So the next one that I chose for Heather was this one right here.
And this one was another one of those moments where I was like, she can really do anything. Like she's really got it all figured out. It was your like little witch outfit.
Oh, that's one of my favorites too. You have excellent taste. This was so excellent. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you again for coming on the channel, and please do go check out May's channel as well. I will have her link down below, and I think I will head back up to the studio, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our little Galentine's tea gathering for this video today. Well, I have some more macarons to go eat, so I'm gonna take care of that. And if you would also like to try some of these amazing macarons from miFLAVOUR, you can do so using a code to get 15% off. The code is SWEETIE15. Well, I'm gonna go scarf down the rest of those macarons before my husband gets home. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!